Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Samantha, and as you can see, I'm back in the kitchen, and that's because today I have a fantastic video for you. I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful deep hair conditioner. So this is particularly good if your hair is really dry, thirsty, or is slightly damaged. So if you've not had time to look after your hair, or you've been unwell, or your hair is just slightly on the dry side, naturally on the dry side, then this is the deep conditioner that you may want to try, because all the ingredients I'm using today are really good for really dry hair and dry scalp. So the main ingredient is coconut milk. So if your hair doesn't like coconut milk or coconut oil, then this one is not for you. But don't worry, I'm gonna make some more videos and show you other tutorials in which you can make other types of deep conditioners. So don't worry if you can't use this particular one, but I'm sure you'll know somebody else who likes coconut milk in their hair or coconut oil, so you can either make it for them as a gift, or you can share the video with them so they can come and make it for themselves. So coconut milk or coconut oil, it's mainly a fatty substance, so which is why when you melt coconut oil, it is a liquid oil. Basically, coconut oil is a solid oil, and it's mainly fatty acids which are in there. Those fatty acids will help to nourish the scalp and the hair. They help to soften the hair, and they help to treat scalp issues like dandruff or really dry, irritated scalp. Coconut oil, coconut milk is wonderful for that. The fatty acids will go and nourish the hair from the inside. The other amazing thing about coconut, which I think is just out of this world, is the fact that even though it's not necessarily a protein itself, what it does is that if you apply it to the hair, it helps the hair retain the protein that's inside of it. So it stops the hair from losing protein, and that way it helps to strengthen the hair. So isn't that amazing? I just think it's wonderful. Which is why you find a lot of products which are for strengthening the hair, a lot of them will have coconut, and that's for that reason, not necessarily because coconut is in there for the protein content. It's because it helps to keep the protein inside of the hair and helps to strengthen it that way. The next ingredient, many of you will be familiar with this, it's aloe vera. This is the type that I have. There are lots of varieties. So I've already cut mine, soaked mine, and rested it to take out the yellow substance which comes out, which can be really irritating to the scalp. So aloe vera, it's got lots of minerals and vitamins. It's also got some amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. So it'll help to nourish the hair follicles, promote healthy hair growth. It's actually been found to be good for people with alopecia because it can stimulate hair growth. And actually the same for coconut oil. So it's really good for treating people with hair loss. If you don't have aloe vera, you can use cactus instead if you've got that. But if you don't have cactus or aloe vera plants, you can use aloe vera gel. If you don't have either of those, you can actually just leave it out. Okay, so don't worry too much if you don't have this. I like using the gel because it's very moisturizing and it's got some humectant properties. But the next ingredient, which is honey, is our main humectant for this. So honey, what it does, it helps to keep moisture in your hair. So if you've added moisture to your hair, the honey will help to keep that moisture in. So it'll keep your hair moisturized and it'll keep it nice and soft. Honey also has healing properties, and whilst this is just the ordinary honey, it still will help to treat small lacerations, skin issues, scalp issues, so dandruff, etc., which is dry, irritated scalp, is good for that. Obviously, if you've got really problematic scalp issues, then you may want to use honey that's more powerful, and I'm talking about things like manuka honey or medical grade honey. The clear honey is still good, but if you particularly want to focus on the scalp, then I would suggest to use manuka honey. It's a lot more expensive, but you only need a small amount, so it'll still be worth it. The next ingredient is extra virgin olive oil, and I love olive oil. My hair loves it because it's so nourishing. lots of good things in it, and it helps promote healthy hair growth. Also helps to keep the scalp healthy, nourishes the scalp, nourishes the hair follicles, and it helps to soften the hair. It is fantastic for that. And the next and final ingredient is my extra dark Jamaican black castor oil. Now, you don't have to use this particular brand or even this particular type of castor oil. This is the one that I have in my stash at the moment, so that's the one that I'm using. But you can use any castor oil, whether it's black castor oil, Jamaican, Haitian, or even just plain clear cold pressed castor oil. It'll still help. Castor oil has got lots of benefits by keeping the scalp healthy. Also helps to seal in moisture. Once you've applied it to the hair, it'll prevent the loss of moisture. So if you're using black castor oil, what it is, the process is very different, and then they add ash to it, and it's that ash which has got lots of minerals in it which help to promote healthy hair growth. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my can. So you may have already noticed that my can is held upside down, and that's because what I did when you're doing this, first of all, you want to put the can in the fridge overnight upside down, because the coconut milk is a mixture of coconut water and coconut oil. So what you want to use for this is actually coconut cream. By putting it in the fridge upside down, it'll make it easier to separate, because what's going to happen that in the cold temperatures, the oil is going to lift, and so it will actually go to the bottom and the water will be at the top once I turn it upside down. Okay, so I'm now going to turn it the right way up, and then I'll open it and you'll see what I mean. And then I'm going to prepare my aloe vera. So all I'm going to do is just, peel this and take out the gel from the inside. So now I'm just going to let you enjoy the video as I show you how I'm making it. Now I put my strained aloe vera juice into the bowl, and now we're gonna start adding all the other ingredients. So first of all, I'm just gonna add half the tin of coconut milk. Okay, so now it's just the cream that we've taken the liquid out, the water out. Obviously how much you need depends on how much hair you've got. So I don't have a lot of hair, so I'm just gonna use just a small amount. Just half of this is gonna be enough. So I just wanted to do a close-up so you can see what the coconut looks like now. It is a thick, creamy coconut cream, and it's no longer just coconut milk because we've taken most of the water out. It is this thick coconut cream, and now I'm just going to add the rest of the ingredients. So next I'm going to add my olive oil, and I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of honey. And then 1 teaspoon of castor oil. And all we're going to do now is blend everything together. So I'm going to use a whisk because that will make it easier. If you don't have a whisk, you've got a blender, you can use that instead. If you don't have either, you could just beat it up with a manual whisk or even just a wooden spoon. So this is the end result. This is what it looks like. It is so creamy and it is going to be so moisturizing for the hair. So now I'm going to apply this. So I normally use this conditioner as a pre-poo, which means I apply it to my dry hair before I've actually shampooed my hair. But if you want, you can actually use it afterwards. So you can shampoo your hair first and then apply the deep conditioner. So I'm just applying it, and I'll make sure that each and every strand is coated with the deep conditioner, and I also make sure that it goes onto the scalp because the ingredients are beneficial for the scalp as well. So make sure that you go around, don't forget your edges, and then once it's all over, I'll just massage the scalp for a little bit because that helps to stimulate the scalp circulation, which is beneficial. So sometimes it might be a bit liquidy, and all you do is just get a scarf or something and then wrap that around the edges. And as you can see, my hair is feeling really good already. It's feeling soft and the coils are beautifully defined. So all I do now is just take a plastic bag and then I'll cover that and I keep it on for 30 minutes. You can keep it on for longer, even an hour, that's still be good. And then since I'm doing it as a pre-poo, I'll then shampoo my hair and condition as normal, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So before I shampoo my hair, I just wanted to show you the results. So this is what it looks like after keeping it in for about 30 minutes. And I didn't use a heating cap or anything. I just kept the plastic cap over it, or plastic bag over it, for 30 minutes, and it's warmed up nicely. So some of it has been absorbed and my hair is feeling really strong. So now I'm just going to shampoo and condition, and this is the final result. My hair feels amazing. It feels really soft and really nourished, and all I'm going to do now is just moisturize using the LCO method. That's what I use. So guys, try this. Let me know what you think about it. If you've tried it before or a different version of this, I'd love to know. But again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please hit the red subscribe button. Also give the video a big thumbs up as you're watching, and click the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I have a new video on the channel. Also share the video with your friends and family. Until next time, take care, my lovelies. Bye for now.